Study skills are very important to help you retain information that you study and that you need to put into your brain. The art of mastering the memory is a skill that one learns with improved organization and commitment. It's about working hard and smart. You need a heavy brain, and then it needs a lot of concentration. And most of all, any one of us can enhance their memory and make any study more effective and enjoyable. This way you transform your brain. How do you do this? Number one, have a timetable. You set the time for your classes, for your reading, and for your learning. And this in turn prepares the brain to read and receive information. Next then, take every subject at a time. So you organize your reading and learning in an orderly, patterned manner so that the brain can receive it and record it and can retrieve it in a pattern. That, be comfortable when reading and when you're studying. So you need to sit in a comfortable place in a contented way to avoid getting tired and fatigued. Concentrate on your reading when you're reading. So you need to avoid noise and other distractions or doing too many things at the same time, like making your bed, listening to music, watching the TV, and listening to the radio, your mobile phone, and other things. Instead, you sit in a quiet place and you devote your time to study, and then you go on to do and attend to other activities such as washing clothes, listening to music, watching television or your phone at another time. Then make notes as you study and as you learn. In class, you pay close attention to the teacher and then you make notes. Then you write down the examples and the illustrations. Then you do the diagrams and the maps. And then you do your homework and then an assignment. Then later in your private reading and study groups, you make notes carefully so that you can revise them later. You can look at the diagrams, you can look at the experiments, you can look at the maps. Use a variety of ways to learn. So this includes making notes in class, the experiments for the sciences and others, and the computer. Then study groups are very important because other students allow you to take in what you have learned. Then use textbooks, use maps, use the diagrams that you did in class. Then continuously revise your notes. Why? Revision enhances memory. So you must constantly revise so that the brain can put the information into memory. In that way now, next, you must read topics, patterns, and relationship. So you connect one topic to another. For example, acidity and at the base. And then you connect things like blue litmus paper, red litmus paper, and others. So this enhances your memory and it makes you remember. Use your tests, other papers, and questions. Look at the tests, look at other papers, look at the questions. See why you got it right and why you got it perhaps not as appropriate as you wanted. Then look at the examples that you do not know. Like a very simple example. What are the lakes found in the Rift Valley? And then what are the salt lakes? Which is the deepest lake? Which is the longest river in Africa and all that? Then, this now allows you to name and discuss and differentiate terms and concepts that you learn in class. Finally, you need to apply the knowledge that you have learned with practice. For example, if you are studying chemistry, you can do things like elements in the periodic table. So you know this is the one and this is the other one. You use red litmus paper or blue litmus paper to test for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the laboratory and in other classes like geography and mathematics, you must engage in practical exercises to ensure effective learning. And in history and CRA and other subjects, you also relate what you are studying to the description of what the events going on. This way, you apply the knowledge with practice. And that way, you enhance your studies and your memory. Keep up with your work, study smart and hard.